Alright. When the weather ain't good, you'll stay inside and build. Pedals. Alright, so that's where we're. So just starting. Let's heat up the iron. I'm gonna do the links that are seen on the picture. Below. So I could take it a bit, closer even. There we go. That's a good picture. Yeah. All right. So on there again, on the left side, as always, is what I'm building, and I will again. Let's get that. Start with the. Let me check. I did cut the board and did the cuts actually beforehand, so I'm just I'll start doing the links. And another thing I did yesterday before I started with this one was I went through the stock of my old potentiometers, and I had some builds I want to do on my browser tabs. I have a lot of them, people always. So I'm gonna be building MadBean's Deep Blue delay at some point. Then I noticed I almost have all the pots for Wampler Tweed, so I put the ones I have in the bag already. I'm gonna do a blue clipper, and once I'm done with the board and tested it, they will probably end up in the bag, because I don't always, or actually most of the time I might not end up putting it in an enclosure, but right now I have this like temporary enclosure. So where is it? Let me check here. So there was a clone inside of this, and so that's why one of the holes is open like that. And now it has an MXR distortion plus in there. And the reason I decided to use this as a temporary enclosure for builds with like 3 pots is I'm gonna be doing tone models of these pedals that I built. I probably also need another one with like 4 or 5 pots and a few places for switches. Because that's one thing I like to do. I should probably, that I have a Patreon side, but so I might put these in there. I think I have the link for my tone already. Oh yeah, then Axis Fuzz. I'll try to do the phase 45, and this one seems really good. Bogner Uberschall in a pedal form, I think. So, and then Blues Breaker, so those are there, just waiting to get done. And this one will be JHS Morning Glory. I think this is kind of like, I don't know what it is supposed to be like, but yeah, it's an overdrive pedal, so I'm not expecting anything miraculous from it, Yeah. Okay, and that long one, those are going under the I see, so I'll be doing them with this like thin wire instead of this one. All right, let's get going. So the first one is going to be one, two, three, four, and there. Oh, no. That seems about right. Oh, and on the last stream I built a, well, it started out as a Magnovibe, which I've never been quite happy with as an effect because it's really like, well, you could say subtle, and I've always wondered like, well, why, what's the point, you know? And is it going? Yeah, it's going. So yeah, then I started doing some mods to it. I found some good suggestions on the side where this layout is from, and I started with those. And after a while, I had a switch, so I could switch between the tremolo, a chorus, and the vibrato, and I got the modulation much stronger than the other time I've built the pedal in question. And after that I was thinking like, well, what else can I do, you know? Of course I have the expression pedal that I use with amplitude. It's a cheap Nectar one, and I was going like, well, you know, I think the Univibe had the option to control the speed, or you know, of the effect with the pedal. So that, well, I'll try that. And yeah, it works nicely. So I didn't stream that because yeah, it was fun to just quietly tinker away with it. And I am ordering parts for it today from I think the shop is in German, this music thing, where I actually got my first kit when I started building bellows, and I checked my order history, and I started this thing in 2016. So yeah, I've been doing this for a while, but I do have to say I had a quite a break because of health issues, and well, I think a long time exposure to certain materials, or you know, I'm not totally sure actually, but I got really allergic, and I needed to, well, take a break from life basically for for a few years. So I just started this stuff again like this year. Got back to it, and yeah, I think I had like 3 years in between where I just couldn't do any of this stuff. So it's really nice to be, getting back to it and doing some fun tweaking and getting back to the, building the same pedals, but seeing what you can do with them, tweak them, can you make them different, anything new with them, that sort of stuff. So yeah, and now you can't, so I'll do this. So at this point I always press it against the table to get them really flush, and after that I take these and I even them out even more. So at that point it should look really like clean, neat, tidy. So yeah, alright, let's put it back there, and let's turn it up. There we go. Alright, and then I'll get to the iron should be hot, so I'll get to that in a moment. First I'm gonna drink some coffee and put it on the other table. Fortunately, I don't seem to be really allergic to this stuff. It's mostly some plastics might be a bit irritating, but so I can actually do this, and that is really nice, because this is fun. This is fun. And now I'm gonna yeah, it looks about right. Yeah. Yep. Looks good. Yes, but back to the modified. I don't call it Magnavibe anymore. It's I don't know what to call it. I'll figure out a name. But so and the chorus and the tremolo will actually have their own controls, and the foot control will be switchable. I think I'll do it with the stomp switch, and then the speed control of the effect is also, you can switch between a potentiometer and the foot control, so you can actually leave the other one like slower, and you have an instant switch, of course, in that way also, if that's something you would like to do. And then I'll have a switch for selecting different capacitors that will affect the overall speed of the whole effect and all of them. And Then for the tremolo, I decided to go overboard, and you can get it to sound really choppy. I think the sound is, you know, very well unusable in a sense, unless you want to do something weird, like weird intro or, you know, anything like that. So it might work there. And what else? Yeah, there's then the switches. I think I'll do rotary ones. And oh, that's sticking out a bit too much. Yeah, so rotary ones. And for the effect too, and then I decided I also want it to have LED indication when the effect is, what effect is on, so I can do that also. So depending on the light you see on the pedal, you know if you're on the chorus, vibrato, or tremolo, and of course you should be able to hear it. But yeah, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 links. Yeah, that's one. Let's check if I have all the cuts. 21. 7, 8, 9, 10. 21. Yep, there we go. All right. Next step I always take is... kiitoksia paljon. Hyvä, että löydät. Tulin oikein kuule iloiseksi tuosta. No joo, se tuli hymyä mulle, huomasin. Pienet asiat.
No nähtiin se haaski, se ihana haaski.
Aha, niin.
Se oli ihana haaski tyyppi. Tää ei uskaltanut mennä, se oli ihana.
Niin.
Sitä ei kiinnostanut.
Joo.
Se myös mennessä tulla aina.
No joo. Toki aina yrittää ajaa.
Niin, meidän päästä sinne. Anna niitä haittaa, se haaski.
Juu. Sen takia minusta on niin tuolla vasemmalla on minun mielestä hyvä mennä, kun se pystyy sieltä ajan kato toiselta puolelta sekkaa toisia koiria. Niin se ei silleen välttämättä pelota niin paljon. Mitä?
Niin, siinä on se hulva.
Niin, kyllä. Juu, kun me jotenkin kelasin itse silleen, että sehän on semmoinen aika hyvä paikka.
Se oli sitä purkkaa.
Niin, sitä myös.
Sitten tuolla asfaltillakin on muuten nuuska.
Juu, niin.
Me on silti antanut juosta siihen, kun se suoran kakkaa.
Juu.
Sen täytyy syödä kärpäs.
No niin, hyvä. Se on proteiini, hyvä. Hyvä protsku. And then, so yeah, these are the sockets I'll be put in place, and I'm trying to figure out that one goes. Is it there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's there. So we should have a cut just under it. Yeah, it is there. So, here we go. Niin. Ette tiedä kuka tää on. Oh, no, that's probably because of the heat. It's a little sideways, but you know, oh, you know, but it will work. So I'm not too bothered by that. But I want to get all the glue tack off. Yeah. All right, and then let's keep the table clean, and yeah, I would start doing the resistors. Need to zoom in on the 447, 470. I'll do the small caps first. And I actually have these new ones. So 47 EA. No, not that one. I want this one. If it fits nicely. If it doesn't, yeah, I'll actually use this one then. These basic ceramic. There we go. Then we should have 470. And I need to take out this container I have and start looking for it. So let's get that out of the way for a moment. I wonder what the time is. Palagel. No, yeah. 560, 390. Alright. Then we have 270. And we're trying to find 470, 390 again. I'll put them on in the same bag. Do we even have 470? And actually that one is switchable, so if I can't find 470, I'll just go with the 390 and, there we go. 470. Ooh, these feel. Oh, smell horrible too. No. So this one goes up there, but there. Yep, that looks right. Alright. There we go, those are in place. And then, what do we have? Only the diodes. And I don't know what that is. That's for that one. No, 5A. And then I'm gonna go with 4148. Because I have a bunch of those. Alright, and this one is going in there. And these 4 piece. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We're gonna go so that one's going in there. Yeah. There we go. And it has a pair in there. And then we have one in here. And then one in here. Like that. Alright. Oh, let me check if somebody has a question. Can't see the screen from here that well. Yeah, I'm doing that. Yeah. Yes. Sorry. Yeah, if you have any questions, shoot. I'll try to look at the screen a bit. I think on this session I'll try to do all the resistors, and then I'll have to go and I'll come back and finish it today, or you know, I'll try, but you know, but in the end I'll get it done and I'll stream it. So I was sorry. In the beginning of the stream that I've been doing this for a few years, so, and I've just started streaming these a while ago. I've thought like, well, what the, you know, I have a camera ready to go, and so a nice and this is a fun hobby. I've gone pretty. Now I mostly enjoy designing PCBs, so these actual boards, and drawing them with the CAD program. But this is also like a really hands-on thing I like to do. Yeah, this is pretty, well, I'd say basic overdrive. So I had a really fun project and thanks for I hope luck is not needed. Mostly isn't. If it doesn't work and it's someone's built it already and it's verified, then you probably just did something wrong. You'll have to fix it. But yeah, on the last stream I did like a really fun project that I tweaked and modded heavily, and ended up with something well, completely different. Completely different and really cool, actually. I think that was the coolest thing I've done with this pedal building stuff. Unless you don't count the Arduino MIDI controller I've done. I think that takes the place for now. Do you do this yourself? Bill? Alright, resistors. Resistor.
Millä on resistor?
Ensin roskaa. Yeah, I think it's probably one, like, I'll put that aside for a moment. It's like this size, I think. It's like a bit bigger than the ones I usually do. I like to try and get everything in an enclosure like this, and also for that reason, you know, this one's just much thicker. Yeah. Do I have any enclosures I've done? I've done hand painting, and this one's like these water slide decals. And lately I've been doing plates like this that go on the, and then, you know, so, and this is the same material as these boards that you can also use to build on. Ah, yeah, nice. That's nice. So have you done like any like tube amps or stuff like that. I haven't tried that. It's too scary for me. Well, that's bad. I haven't really done any like hi-fi, you know. Just some like utility stuff for controlling stuff that go into my interface. But I assume oh yeah. Well, that's you know, that's not that bad. I've been I haven't tried because you know, if you really screw up, you can get yourself electrocuted. I think so. You know, high voltage. I dare not to try it before I know a bit more about what I would be doing. So yeah. But yeah, you could build amazing amplifiers too. And for like just for record listening. yeah, that's good. Yeah, indeed. This is actually this one I showed. You know, that is an actual amp I built. I think I streamed this one also. But yeah, no tubes or anything like that. Just can't remember what chip it used. I always start. I have a pretty organized box of resistors, so I always start with the ones I have them on in order. So I always start the ones that start with 1. So next one I see 110K over there. It should go in there. And like, and at this time and age, a tube amp is, yeah, you live in an apartment building. Can you really even play it? You know? No. You would have to have an attenuator or volume controlled for it anyways. So it's not anymore on my to build list. This one goes here. Yeah, it looks right. I do have this small 5-watt Joyo amp, and I'm in the middle of doing a cabinet for that one. Oh, that sounds like fun, yeah. Yeah, when I was like little, I wanted to play the drums, and yeah, you know, of course I couldn't get my own, so living in the middle of Australia, probably you could do that, yeah. Yeah, so those are the 12Ks, I hope. They should be. And then we have 100, yeah, 100 and 100 coming up. But yeah, so mostly I play guitar, and when I test these boards, eventually I have like a box that I hook it up to. I play with Amplitude 5. That's my amp or amps, because it has almost, well, probably like every amp you could imagine at this point. Because I have the tonics for that also, so everything is modeled, and I can just load it up, and if I see an amp like online, like, oh, I wonder how that sounds like, and I want to play that one, I can just go and look, and oh, there it is, load it up and be like, yeah. Yeah, I really do, because there's people that are much more advanced in this stuff than me, and like, oh,
Sorry.
so yeah, no problem. But yeah, so it would be really nice to get to the like engineering part of all of this a bit more, learn the theory behind it, and not just like doing stuff randomly and see how it works out. And I've done like two. I would say I've done two like own designs. Oh yeah, I think I saw. I saw that too. That name rings a bell. And now I think I'll get these out of the way, because it gets really crowded, as you probably know, if you have too much stuff, so it's harder to solder. Yeah, YouTube and the internet is like, it's an amazing place for resources, like everything's available. I'm also in a DIY audio electronics group on Discord, so that's a nice place also. You can ask help, and there's always someone who probably knows the answer, or has suggestions, or with whatever your question is. So. And of course there's lots of forums, and I like how people are usually mostly really helpful with this stuff. That's not good. That is a mess. There we go. Now get in there. Oh, that was hard for some reason. Usually no. What? What? Come on. Damn, I feel like I have to focus. Come on, yeah. And that's why I'm quiet. Alright. That should be all. I usually miss one. one leg. Yeah, good day to you. Yeah. Thank you, have fun. I hope I catch that on time, because I don't like being rude. And I would feel a bit rude if I didn't reply to that. At least I'm doing it now. But yeah, I had to, that was a bit harder than usually. I don't know why. Then everything that starts with 2, so 22k first. Let's start with that. Just one? Just one, yeah. Alright. So, and that one goes from here to there, all the way up. Yeah. And then we have 220. Yeah, 220. So that was there. Alright, and after that we have 2.2 mega. So that one's here. Well, the weather seems to get, well, not good, but decent in the sense that I can go out and, you know, take care of some business. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. No, I didn't miss one. Nice. All right. Those are in place. Then what do we have? 3.3. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's check that. And I will be ordering more of those. So I'll put the bag aside so I remember to order more. 2, 3. So 3 between that. 1, 2, 3. It goes there. Yeah. Correct. And go. 4.7s. Yeah, let's do 4.7s. How many? Oh, one. The other is 47. Oh, all right. That one goes from there to here. No. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed, it was correct. Alright. And now, there we go. Then we have 47 next to it. And that one goes in there. Alright, and then, another 47. Up here. Yep, there we go. Alright, I'll do those. Then there's not many left. So I'm not sure if this is like a take on the Blues Breaker Marshall pedal, but I'll have to look into that if I can remember. Well, no. And why that's nice is because I'm also going to build a Blues Breaker. So it would be fun to compare how they sound like. And I would think probably not that different. And now I see something that shouldn't be in a build. There's a little bridge in there, some leftover copper when I've done the cuts with the drill. So, but that's why I run this tool like that between the lines when I'm done with soldering all the components. Alright, and then we have 6.8, 6.8 and 68, and then it should be done. So 6.8 and 6.8, two of those. Huh. Oh, there we go. I thought I was running out of 6.8s, but I'm not, so good. And we have two of those. So here we go. That one is going in there. And the other one is going in here. Yeah. And then the 68. All right. There we go. Why are you so hard? God damn. Come on. Alright. So that should be. I'm gonna press that down a bit. Just a bit. There we go. Yeah, no, it looks like it's supposed to. So pretty flush and you know. So yeah, do we have all the resistors? Yep, we do. So I'm gonna leave it at that and continue later, and I'm gonna go and take care of some business elsewhere and enjoy a little bit of the sun that's behind the clouds, but you know it's there, so thank God. Otherwise we would all be dead. But yeah, let's take the iron off.